Do you want to know how to create a successful Amazon FBA PPC campaign? Come on, let's go. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Happy to have you here. If you are new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you'll be notified when I'm dropping some videos during the coming weeks. Okay, so PPC is really powerful, guys. You have to be utilizing this in the right way. Okay, so how should you set up your PPC campaigns? Okay, so the lowest hanging fruit for PPC is number one is your low bid auto, or is your main keyword in a broad match. Then we want to target our competitors' product pages. That is a huge one, guys. We can steal a lot of their sales by doing these methods. So what do I mean by stealing your competitor's customer? Okay, so basically you're going to set up a PPC campaign targeted towards certain categories or certain sellers. Okay, so you have to get into the mind of the customer. Okay, so when a customer comes to page one, the first thing they're doing is they're scanning the page and they're thinking, which is the best one? Who is the authoritative figure here? Okay, so they're looking for the authoritative figure. Who is the main seller? So they scroll past the first one or two and they've had that now in their mind, who they are. Just subconsciously, they click on the third one, okay? So they're scrolling down the page, checking it out, and then boom, more sponsored ads at the bottom, okay? So what this is going to do is, they might now click into one of these sponsored products and they've already seen it, so it's everywhere. They've seen it on the top of the spot. Now they've seen it at the bottom of the page. So out of curiosity, they clicked into it and there is your listing, okay? And that is how you steal your competitors' customers. So as you can see, I wrote slowly increase bids plus remove the negative keywords, okay? So the way I like to start all my campaigns is with a high budget and a low enough bid. A low bid or around the suggested bid, okay? The reason for this is because if you start your campaign, say with a bid of 40 cents, usually for my products, I wouldn't even get any impressions. They won't even spend any money, okay? So the way you do it with this, you slowly start to increase your bids, and then when you find that sweet spot, then let it run and then start removing your negative keywords. You can do it the opposite. You can start high and then bring it down low, but I would recommend, if you're only starting, to start low and then bring it up higher. There are also some other campaigns we can do, like single word keywords, double word keywords, and triple word keywords, okay? These are little hacks that people aren't doing and they do produce good results, and just leave them at a low bid and let them run over time. So the first thing you want to do is you want to find your main keyword for the product that you are selling, okay? So if my product was a heated foot massager, I'm going to see if that is the main keyword that people are searching for, and that's the most relevant to my product, okay? So we're going to come over here to Viral Launch. You can either use Viral Launch, there's different services, Viral Launch or Helium 10. They are typically the two I would use. I don't actually use any other services. So we're going to come over here to Keyword Research, and we are going to type in our keyword that we think has the most search volume, and it's obviously is our product. It's a heated foot massager, okay? So heated foot massager. Okay, so this is just an example, okay? So this has 2,000 and the foot massager has 130,000. Even foot massage has 10,000, okay? So we're thinking, okay, maybe that isn't the keyword. I'm wrong, okay? So it was foot massager, okay? So that's our main keyword, and we can go in and view it on Amazon just to make sure. Okay, oh, there's a competitor, he's selling the same product I'm selling, okay? So now that we know that our keyword is foot massager, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to our Amazon account and we are gonna set up a PPC campaign. So we can name our campaign the product, or the keyword, so foot massager, and we're gonna put it in as a broad match, okay? So just so we know, and for future references, we know which campaign is for what, okay? So the daily budget, we want to set it at, say, 35 USD. The best way to do it, I think, is always set your budget high and start with your bids low. Don't do it the opposite way, okay? So Amazon is going to see that you want to spend a lot of money, and Amazon also doesn't like if you run out of money, and it has happened to me. So Amazon likes consistency with everything, with your inventory, with PPC. They want reliability, okay? So we're gonna come down and we're gonna do manual targeting, and we're gonna put in, you can just put in ad group. So we're gonna add our product. So bidding, you just wanna go for dynamic bids down only, okay? It honestly does show the best results for these type of campaigns, okay? So I'm not gonna make it super confusing and go through all the different bidding strategies, because there's so many, people get very confused like I did myself. So just stick to this, and then you can figure out, once you start optimizing it and once you start seeing success in your PPC campaigns, you can mess around with that, okay? So the default bid, the suggested bid is 65 and it's 32 to, okay, so we're gonna go with the suggested bid here, okay? Okay, so we are going to do keyword targeting, okay? And we're gonna enter them in manually, all right? So, yeah, so these are your different match types: phrase, exact, and broad, okay? Okay, so exact match is obviously the exact keyword. Nothing can be added or taken away or put in between, okay? So phrase match usually means that the phrase or the keyword can have a word after or before it, okay? So it can be best foot massager 2019, something like that, okay? But say for broad match, they can literally take the words apart and put words in between. So it could be like best small foot round massager 2018, okay? And they can even make it very irrelevant sometimes, but you will find a lot of keywords in your broad match that you can also rank for. So we're gonna type in our keyword, and that is foot massager, and that is it. We're just gonna start. That's our first campaign, guys, okay? Okay, so negative keywords, guys, these are really important. This could be the difference of a successful campaign and an unsuccessful one, okay? So basically what we're gonna do, since it's a broad match and they're basically gonna be pulling in all sorts of keywords like heated foot massage, black foot massage, smelly cat foot massager, all these different mad keywords. Maybe they're pulling in keywords that aren't even relevant to your product, and that's what we want to find out, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to pull a search term report. We're going to download one from Seller Central. So we're going to come over here and we're going to click create report, okay? So you can just leave it as search term, and you can do it for the longest period possible. So after about a month of running these PPC campaigns, we're gonna download a report, okay? So the report looks something like this. So we wanna sort by clicks. The reason for doing it like this is we wanna make sure that we're not killing any keywords that could be possibly profitable in the future, okay? So we can come down and we can see that there are definitely some keywords that are not making us money, that are losing us money, okay? So we can see, we're gonna scroll over here and we're gonna check the different keywords, and what we're gonna do then is we're gonna find all these unprofitable ones and we're gonna take them back to the campaign foot massager broad match, and we're gonna enter them in the negative exact, okay? So what this is gonna do is basically when someone is searching, then that keyword won't come up and your ad will not show up. So basically you're not gonna be wasting money where you don't need to, which is gonna bring your ACoS down, which is good. Okay, so just to recap on that, guys, you're gonna get your main keyword. We're gonna put in a broad match campaign, starting off with a low enough bid, high budget. Then after, let that run for a few days, couple of weeks, increase the bid. Once you hit that sweet spot, leave it at that, and then we want to start removing the negative keywords, the keywords that are costing us money, that are irrelevant to our business. That is how you optimize a PPC campaign. The most optimized PPC campaigns are the one that run for like a year or 2 years, that people perfect, and they literally know every single keyword in there. Well, they know every single keyword that shouldn't be in there, okay? Because they've gone through, they've pulled it out of their search term reports, they've downloaded it, they've checked it, and they've added them in them campaigns. Okay, so now I'm just going to quickly show you how you would go about targeting your competitors. You need to be doing this in your PPC campaigns. Do not forget this step. This is an easy one, guys. This is the low hanging fruit. So once you obviously have good product, good pictures, good listing, you can steal your competitors' customers. Okay, so we're going to do manual targeting. We're going to scroll down and then we're going to do product targeting instead of keyword targeting. So we're targeting products, okay? So we're going to type in into individual products. Okay, so here is one of the top competitors. So it's called, their brand name is Renfo. Okay, so we're going to come over here and we're going to type in into the search results Renfo. Hopefully it's going to come up. Okay, so we can see it here and we're going to click target. And we can scroll down, and just to make sure they don't have any variations. If they have variations, you need to find them also. That won't be in just the one, okay? So we can see here that there's 2 variations. So we're going to scroll down until there's the other. Okay, so that's it, done. That's how simple it is, guys. Usually these campaigns, you don't have to mess around with them too much. You don't have to add in any negative keywords, nothing like that. All you do is set the budget and pick the bid. So as I was saying before, put the budget high and set the bid low, and then slowly increase over time till you hit that sweet spot. You can do it the opposite. You can start high and then bring it down low. But I would recommend, if you're only starting, to start low and then bring it up higher. Okay, so an automatic campaign, the 3 things you can do is set the budget, set the bid, and remove negative keywords. Okay, so number 1 is we're going to set the budget high, $30 to $50 every day, and we're going to start this campaign really low. Start it at maybe 20 cents, and every couple of days until you start getting impressions, increase it by maybe 3 to 5 cents until you hit that sweet spot. And then over time you're going to remove the negative keywords. Okay, so basically what an automatic campaign is, Amazon is going to pull keywords from your title, your bullet points, and your description. And then when customers search certain keywords that are in your bullet points or your title, Amazon will already have set up ads automatically, and that is how it basically works. Okay, so for your single word keywords, your double word keywords, and your triple word keywords, what this basically means is we're going to find our competitors' listings. We're going to find as many as we can. And what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste their title, their description, and their bullet points into a keyword density analyzer. Okay, so what you would do is come over, copy and paste everything, the title, the bullet points, and the description of your top 3 competitors, for example. Okay, so say that is your top 3. So that's your top 3 competitors now. And we want the minimum word length to be 3, and you can X these and just leave it at that. Okay, so what we're going to do is submit these, and now we are going to export these to a CSV, and we're going to upload them into individual campaigns with a broad match. So in the end, you're going to have 3 campaigns, one for single word keywords, one for double word keywords, and one for triple word keywords. And we're going to start these off super low, because there's going to be words in here that make absolutely no sense, and that you could be showing up for different ads. Okay, so start them off really low and then increase over time and start killing the negative keywords as we're doing in all the other campaigns. Okay, so the next campaign we're going to run is Spanish words. Okay, so these are really good ones, guys. A lot of people aren't doing this, so if a lot of people aren't doing this, the bids aren't that high usually, so we can make a good bit of profit here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over to our competitors listing, and we are going to copy and paste it into Cerebro. It's a tool by Helium 10. It's really powerful, guys. This is one of the best tools you can use for finding your competitors' keywords. So all you do is literally copy and paste their ASIN in here. You can do as many, I think you can do up to 10 competitors. So you can click get competitors, and they actually give you examples of other competitors. So obviously you're going to pick the ones that are relevant to you and say the ones you know that are at the top of the listing. Okay, so we're going to just click say 3 of these here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to sort by search volume. This is going to give us the highest number of searches for each keyword. Okay, so once we do that, we're going to then export that to a CSV, and then we're going to X the irrelevant keywords, and we're going to change them keywords into Spanish words. Okay, so it's pretty simple, guys. All you do is copy the keywords. For example, foot massager. We're going to enter them here, and then all we're going to do is we're going to copy that, and And what we're going to do then is copy each of these keywords, the most highest search keywords. You can do up to 30 of them, as many as you can find, to be honest guys, and then just put them in the campaign, and just, you can do it, the suggested bid. I even suggest going higher because a lot of people aren't doing this. So that is it for today guys. Hope you learned something, hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments, just leave them down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell notification so you're notified when I'm releasing new videos. Just remember, PPC is something that takes time to learn, but if you implement the things that I showed you in this video, like the very fundamentals, like removing negative keywords, starting your campaigns right so that you don't have them all over the place and you're disorganized, just little things like that is going to go a long way in the future. Anyways, thanks for watching the video and I'll see you in the next one.